because mama Akosua nye japade na e koma ono ene ne ma ene busuafo sa ne mum de be sua free assembly mu enti me sisters mu tie mi ensem na mu sua bibi free mu eno anehia Nyankopon enim said osie ne nioma Nyankopon enim oba peke no a asemwe beto no a obetuma compose ne ho tse mama Akosua sanka ekoto oba foforo bi a anka oba abonti abekasa bebre ama amanfo kra no lose interest ba Nyankopon nim oba wa akoma ne makra ba abonti koye nioma bi a she's able to keep quiet on fire drone no ye enwuye. That is because Nyankopon pese same way see as a case study yen share be free. It says mesramo. We can only talk about it so far. So that Lumba body say oye den say onye den edru ba bia e ho no yentimi ko hobiem because eye busuasem ana me nipa bi a se mi gina ho akwa ma obi a the first question I will say enipa no wako ama ne ho till now has any family member ama lawyer actual to the bank hospital say omumbra out MMA official statement at the kwa eku omo this year no even if they have footages of that Lumba being transported to the hospital omo family bonting so omo nya you can go to court and have the court order them to release those videos. Sometimes you have to do very important.
Nana Jimmy, wait, I think this is the perfect time for me to come in. Nana, I want to say good morning. I think once I Kasanoka BB say yes, BBF which is very important thing we should not forget. I think Debia ye Kasa will say ye picky BB film, especially ye younger ones na bano. One say Nana Sama Okasi say no, I'm going to just reference you kakra because one say wait try say ye wo ebusuamu a ana say ye wo when we are ye wo baby what say ye timid bia ya no ne kasa. We have to learn how to be confident. We have to learn how to speak out when things are not right. One say mame brempo mamo no omunyenkophobia they look like say omunim nipemu kasa ni nipemu adeye enti I have to say the Akosua Ghana there's a lot of abuse of power, political power enti I say you cheer for moso sana obekano. And see ways so additional woman say you know you have to learn to stand firm to say the okay and the firmness ni be say utimi can cresse I think that papa no tiase no or the hoko for near maybe na ensem fata and I think say the Ekosui it's some of the end results of certain associations are or then who could join here. Now I think said some of the person me can no pace and say yeah after who say ye who say Baba Jama or ma committee perjury but ye who say still na omone nam ho Emra and hasn't dealt with them.
Also ma committee perjury.
Yes, because Nana say what could try and trash like and Kofono and Trona or Mucha. Almost be omuye bia yentro.
Now you proof there.
Yes, you proof because I was a family new requested last contract have a wait. Your friend is saying Daddy Lumba.
86 omo aye support omo ada bia mete ha a make kasa asem we say mo request for the last contract mo ne papa ne have here e kire say mo na mo ye ne estate obi a mo ye mo na mo ye ne lawyers obi a mo na mo ye ne lawyers na nipa wawu a woni we na ye na represent no ya kasa asem we fi da why na etimi ebusa etino how can we blame the system? The system is there. You have to apply yourself and make sure, say, what exercise it all right in the right manner. Look at how much money that has been solicited for the family. I'm family, no. And you mean to tell me, say, all these funds, it be me and private investigator trying to find out, say that Lumba. Yed ni free no and I had hospital ho and I had ni yeden yentimi amfa private investigator afa so no yentimi ama lawyer bi and question wo and I said file e say we need to see the contract between you and the addition no till now etimi yes ade patcho to aso.
I think say net ye accountability. Net ye we are
and no na me ko kan yes JB na wa free achi JB na wa free achi da bi ade no ye wo kwan a ye fa so ye ade bi wo ye homework ye a uduru a ye kasa na bibia ye fine on e me cho no me ni omo a anka till now till time at 70 ye no anka ya pesika am a private investigator na private investigator na edi omo achi sa I gather all the necessary information. But there be no ni agisika baby edisika ne be kono nso no sa kono etimi koye hwe.
I think say na won't say I don't think they are fortunate enough to have people like yourself in the family. And once a family know, we've seen the way our sit here. We so ya disuyama ye nyina say oh abusuamu na sebio we nim defo na wadrimu edo na wunyan ketwa mo so what church mo because I think that the family is very exhausted nana. I think say ma brimpo ma won say waye panyimu ena ohun baby a nani so tano nani so ene kra and
Do you know where the problem is? Do you know where the problem is? The problem no yen ayedi anu abetum because now yen ayedi anu abetum no because perfect example. Do you know that every move that we have made, every move it was influenced, it came from yen support. And do you know why we were able to influence them to take whichever route they took? No, because of Sikai Edisimo, it's your JC and Nobet to me. Yes, Jackie, because of Yang Sikai Edisimo, we feel say, ya no able to me, no, like real talk. Remember, see, even when it came to a lawyer, I best selected, no. It was chosen by those who solicited. And you know, Debbie Amekasa in life, baby a sika free bano. Stay pan the control nyoma. Baby a sika free bano. Stay pan the control nyoma. And for example, a crowd. What is about this? I only solicited for money for personally for Mama Bepoma once. Menjijis kabia until they will not listen to you because I'm not the one paying.
Nana won't say I say my Exp0sed won't say be social I bet that a whole social thing ye can be a abusiana. I think say nana abusiani here ye nyina enkabo mu say ebe boa omo because I think say papa
Shadio, I don't mean to cut you off. What we can do, we are not experts. What we can do is help financially. If we truly care for them and want them to win, after we give them the money, no, we should allow them to pick professionals, experts to lead them we should not impose on them because say yeniama musika.
Nana won't say professionals here will come once a month. So be a normal drain nam ho. Intia kroya to say the okay ya near besa can say also mo pep private investigator and professionals are or mo beti me abwa because nana share ma me no ne na busuano papa no waka na busuane share wa man ebusuafo na anse den hu the big people or no na woni ni mo no nti I to say omo ni mo bia enti ama o masem na koye o masem na koye ha adwen ti na naje bi we dem mesre wa mo na mbetimi direct ma brempoma with niema o se omo ye beboa omo I mean enye obia but more sebi omo ye nimfo
me I was with ma brempoma giving her information after the verdict came out. Me chen say someone who works for the lawyer intentionally when we went to transition. When we went to transition, almost me cover me camera. Me cover car ne buy and guy no intentionally catch me say, oh, money lawyer never pa. And I'm saying, what you say? I don't have anything better to do. So I just left it. Mama bring poma bano. And a friend me say, oh, now when you drink so about, and I'm saying, Debbie, boy, now come on, to say, a train of friend me, and they do come on and say, okay, because of the mistakes, or no lawyer make, or no the press, ain't on percent make sansem no ama mama bring poma ehun. So he intentionally me free. So what I say, 80 minutes. What I'm going to say, okay, then I just need to exclude. Sankame, I was close to Mama Brempoma. They na asamuno. Omuko court a cast for 2 million a imrano, cities imrano. Advice I come the man say, Mama Brempoma, young court transition was this year. So almost a funeral the ha. Be yami. So I said, but that guy, I find the way, Eddie, because I would tell Mimi say no man cancer out or you person need you. I say what I think say boy. But only you free that boy will find the way. Eddie is Charlie, let me ask you something. If someone presents a fake picture as evidence, is it you the lawyer? And I over catch a client and they say Sikana and Swan. Over catch a client and they say they need to give you some money to bring an expert. Obey to me. And who say a fake. And I say, oh lawyer never catch a client and they say, who has to do that job?
the lawyer no.
Oh, and say
I think say nana
yeah,
I think say yeah, judiciary no, your lawyers no, your judges no, they've really let us down because same way by no me who say ebi enka no cry ebi mo nso ye sika ni bre. I think say they don't practice the law passionately. And yes, akoye sikasem and the judiciary is kind of money executive no oma carbon which is not supposed to be I think say your judiciary system no something is definitely wrong somewhere. It's very disappointing because I think say the only reason no is on pesa wo ba betre no maame no kwan because they like to take more money from these people. They like to take advantage financially of the of onipa or vulnerable. And see, it's very sad. It's very, very sad. But yes, nana wait dear. Say when your opportunity be a mama no Mr. Trinisha chain 1-on-1 where the women's affair. Na now it means na yam penny for yam fan war many
us anka esese wakasa de dada but eno so eye ne personality eno no enti no obi ntimi blame ne say adenti na wankasa ntem obi ane ne personality eno nti na we learn who say na wankasa nti say no so do hu betoto hu say me hwa me ya say ma Akosua Serwaa wo hwan samu atoto no say nya media we a anka hwan na ekasa ma no kama me ebia ne ebesikra esidida nanso nyame adom na media ekasa ebia bedru me so media obi nka bi ma me enti no me hu say suban ne ya se no ma me se no ma me sorry na me nya nia esese me eno na ma eye case study say you are learning from mistake bi se we hu enti no eno no ntini na ye ka say ye di nechi na nia ye na ye di sua ade say yankasa wa abra say ye kasa nipa de okasa obeka wankasa but o dwen wa ho how best how e be help you enti se mekasa na nkrofo di matam kra na me feel say e be boa me dia ma me nkasa if you say sa na ebi mo kasa ye di omo atam enti you cannot please obia. That is one thing we should know. Afesu we ye be ma hwe Lumba de ye na ehayen ye na ye do Lumba ye paninyum ye support no enso nia ye sua wom ne say emema esese omusua wom ne say bibia obeye bia no there are consequences. Ube face you consequences because want me eat you cake and have it. When we say or abandon mami or no enjoy in life or ye ne obeye ne ade say no kra say ye kuna obianka say enu ntimo obian siki justice for him but ne na wo kan na ebi mo nti asese chese onu na wa ma ho kwan na saade we ato no so emema we also learn from it and na wo ka say se wo ye be ma na opese wo ware bi kan yire ho a woni ne nka oba ne ti ase a wa ware so nti ase na wo full say nya opese wo ware no eye much worthy than ba kuna ma yire no mom enko. As simple as that. Inti mema is also learning from this because eno enedi enenya ya twi ha o good wo obi bia legacy everything that you built and then it has been crashed. And no we have to learn say mema mumma yenhwe how you treat yam yirenom we make example be say on share ring on worry you have to know say you are ready before you marry because our rare comes with a lot of way. Obetimi ni obi awo mo mpese mo ware ana bibia oba bi ti ase say e ma ni bi ti ase oba bi so ho no scrap on power no no so ti ase na mo wa enya by force say mo be ware enti no aware no eye nioma bi a di ma bebre di manya na mema so bebre eye mistake fa ma form yinu machi ni ade. So this is the case study that you are talking about na enkrofo enti ase say mayem fa emotions endi asemu echi. And one thing I believe in is say upe obi asemu a na oya ade anya utwi nenim oka kire no but unfortunately ye be before ye ntisa of feel say wo so pemasem na wo ka say a kire me wo so pemasem na say dabi nipa ni ka no kra me ka me papa de na ta ka say asem kire say o punishing ya na obu yen yo say inyim da me pa wasem nti na ma bro no because me pede be ko wayward me pede be ye no aka dem a kire hen. So that is how etie upo obi asem na aka kire enti sisi ano no kra na wo mu ne say sisi ebusuafo no ebi mo kan and we have to help. Like you said, there was a lot of contributions and ni nan bi o ka say ni afan kope private investigator ya afan kope say it has already been mentioned. So if they are not doing it yen not to say they can ya no if an ebedru endru baby so it's up to them to do what they have to do. And yen susu na yesi ye di omochi no unfortunately bebre susu am selfish interest. Enti sisi ahwe ntokwa bebre esim we see but we have to focus on one say now this is the goal where we are aiming at. Enti no me de manu besi na mom na me pesa me kan say whether ma Akosua Serwaa win and now when win ya yes we am say in our time no there was a woman called Mame Akosua Serwaa asem say and eto no enti no we bisa ho say enti no me no edan na me sua efrim. And now we be man so we bisa say Lumba obeye ne nyoma anyhow obeye say yes say or the way ka we see a lot of things mess enti no menso so dan na meye na ochine bi mi wu a amanfo betimi ejina mechi a fight ye amami because se wo kwa mo bia e se you very careful o se nipa me kwa mani and nya ye no se obekun ntokwe at the end of the day na we ni mu egu ase enti no mepa mo che mo ma ye na ye nhia bibi mfiri ne akọ sisi we shouldn't focus on whether she's winning or losing no na mom no nya ye beni afrim na yen ene ye ma echirima no they will not repeat those same mistakes going forward me da say me the manu be see
that's Yamisha Patrol wow person will join the Women Affairs biano contact your Vice President Richness no obedi nkomo na wacho akwan obetimi be faso out be join the group no that's Yamisha Adjon Patrol
Okay, nana me da sipa nyame so sure no wadwuma pa me le kakra bi na meka afa that Lumba ho said ye ni funu ayera ne ho nsensem bebre me de ni nyina am de so won bebo no ankasa that Lumba no because to me no me hu ni sa family no ma try eba no sikasema se omunso munche da ni ahode ni bebre ni nyina gya that Lumba so because nanka wo ye ni patitiri wa nyame de uba abusuanim wate ase mo ye miensa pe. And the reason why I want to invest in one family nan kasam when Pony no crowd one man money at the other wasn't a DLFM crown or Mukwana manage crying. Can you bad? Or meaning you're not the room, but minimum journey than it's my power the TV because I said what they are mammy say what they all one Cassandra family so yet anything a family no moon to me only young one thing or young go say any power. And then yes so cramping as so munka crack and then very bad. Oh, what one if your family ni ma? Who said that who be me be at a sase oh. If you want who will be jinama that the Lumba. And Tiana made them blame family no. I think so much try to now it got to a point now my brain put my kwana say walk over can you mama China and put a solid dinner chia and can when and k dinner chi. Wow, to that the Lumba then quenya me any minute media make us nyame pa na chia na kadi omdi ni funa faso because why dear wanya de nipa ba ko panya me apagya wo power abusia bo hwede de wo si di pa kodru ye hwe japade a wo ye fesika wo wo pam abusiafo nyina firi wo nchen wonti nya mo ba ko kra afezi wo honi de wo fa so abusia nso so mo na mo do won kon be so da di wachi ahode ni wo ye o mo de ko o me the whole system na fight ahode ni we ene bibia ye sika ma mi so wanyini ma me brempoma wanyini so won sika senkwa no nto wo Germany ho no ma wo ye obetimi de ba betwe mo so be hwe wufu no ti wufu no de yira na ba yira da Lumba yira na ba yira no se bia wo bia wanu wo ho na wo ba wiase bia ma be sua nyansa wo hu so wo de ne wo de wo family ne wo family what wo hu so family ne wo family ni nkwase asem sa emfa nkrofo hunu na be hye hwe DLFM hwe nkrofo om tete ho no hwe nkrofo om tete DLFM ho sa o yi hwanhwani odobo ni nua ya no ho se awrade mame ni bia tam wo mo na hye DLFM ho no mo kwa so mo kasa no mo se edi obone ana mila ana kofia na no wu ye hwe mo hye ble bia o mo de tete woni tina mame Faustina kwa mi blame no oni tina waya beta no mi blame ma Faustina because nyame raise you abusia no se Fada boy abusia ni nyina wa anya wa jiwani na ma pem ko na go ma pem so na ma na wa die ana hwe bia wo hye bi de dufunu ye me ye nyi ya bi mfiri so na nufu nya de se be hu na hu ne kyina won kwa bia wo bia no so benu no ho ne ye mfa ye support ma me se wa ne mo mpa ye se na me be bo na de ne die wo mu no ne nsa beka wotan ne ba bia adwen no ho ti na na je di me da se pa
Adriana.
Nana,
Yes.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Said the mechanic na sister Richness akanini na waka inti. Madam Majoa Misro, yenim se pains womb, but be muno respect first. DL legacy no enye legacy ketwa. Sebi asem na aba na yen a yenye obi a yenye bika. Nti the word inkwasi asem ne Mr. Why pains womb but bibia na mepacho we dia disready na me dey to anim. Niema bi wo ho ye contribute. Niema aba online ye pese to be mag water ne ho ahwan book ne ho ahwan. But a friend is saying last week ne last 2 weeks niema e course so media ne so nintin ye shro kakra. Ye pese ye to niema ni bi pa. Me problem ne said almost say 100% e come amene ho me pa cho nana hwehwe mma yen Ni pese ye boa.
Okay.
Misrewo. ASF
All right.
no mate se brand no kra ye too. Inti
Now,
die he na ye supporti. Sana yate nana.
yeah, I mean, only bakwa or book no. Ebekasa. I think it's the same person or you behind. Many Ebekasa. The name of who? Yeah, cause.
Because uka cheme say 100% no. It's not possible because as an author no, who was certain percentage, who was certain right. Book no so yam publishing free of charge. And you know, omo can ye say India ma many
No.
30%.
No,
That's still
already they say I'm gonna get all the proceeds, and I think say when it comes to printing or that based on the scanner or the atom, and even when you print it, so it is not something that has been already been printed. What I say, until you
yeah.
printing you
Okay.
it's no then scanner order ton, and they use some to print the book for you.
They
And you
said they
power,
again tomorrow.
yeah, and you power share, you know, solid, and I'm just say, they reached out to me because now Obi per se just introduction to the woman no only back when say they say oche 2%. And you pay the idea said yeah Charlie.
Why? So there ye pay a friend is saying final confirmation from you. One no page
Alright.
and ye solid, ye confirmed. If you are no ban and ye be why? Until come out and small video be crampona. Na ye repost no be anye GD. Why?
Alright.
And
Okay.
that's it. And Madam Richness nyamisha wakanini na nyamisha. Until me wa say ho. Why?
But that's it. Alright. Trending.
Yes, yeah, bro. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Trend how do you?
My drink a crab and then I be me respect or me follow watch a pa. Me starting me page. I will no man and me post pa or quasi a pa obi. It's me and yama question me soon me dinamo. Me name watch it. And I almost agree with whatever you put there into yeah me catch me can say hey now then a many guy I say I drink about on everything every day me can cry wa how baby I dance into yeah dance no would dream apa wo sha mad wo ma ye hu said yeah drink bonnet et sa pepepe because ye mu be a drink sao but say if you be ma wa ba na ye nya ground was so say so we are right. We are not wrong. We won't see. Yeah, that was here. No, me first way. And my second way, yeah, sister be din kind be kasa. No, din kind kasa. O see, all can be about Lumba holding two women at the same time. No, it was wrong because Bema de udu baby. When you about love it to me, son. Love, son. Love is not forever thing. Nimpe bia wo kwa aware afehwe utrim sa wan fan hwe utrim se etumi san eno na ye a ede problems bebre ba no love san nti time e be san no nso na ye se yete ye ho ase be no an se esan woni nimpa na ntena ho na monka no boko odo na asa me pa eno kra na e be mama so after we separate we have a good relationship still. Wehu but most mbema no ade na asan no wa hyede pekwan bi blame oba no to go out eno na ede dia ye gina sisi a no wehu nimpa no wankasa na odo na ase wehu obi foforo ena odo na etu ekodi nimpa no nti woni nimpa na wa fall out of love woni na ntina wo na woni na nkasa na peace mbra na mun continue have a good relationship after the breakup. Well, but in Bama be branyasa. There ya me yama me Akosua Serwaa ama me say me di mami we cheat so benya nkunim de ne said. This woman stood up and wanted to leave. Yeah, me tia said this man is not changing. He doesn't have so what I say, he's not treating me right. Our mommy wanted to leave. And when I young fam my young dream say yama me otna walk because be must still blame no. But no. Mami no etu anamo by wunkwehia be narcissist da. Won't ya mami ase da because they will never let you go so when you bolder. Omo enkwehia oba ne wa bodam kakra woni tim to say yemubia. They will never let you leave. Omo enkwehia oba na dua cake kakra to say ya. They will never let you leave. This is what narcissistic men do. Nti omu kase na ya ukola bi so won so obi mu blame ya mame ye njai ne blame mame no otu anamo ba ya mame eye mre nti se wati ase otumi manipulate no we hu ya opeso obefim we hu nti eno ne me too. And the third one I make about ASF any team legal wife misunderstanding na about the branding. Nana me pacho wo di enimi a wo kan omo kasa ho no. Me pacho me pese bia mo beye bibia mo be clear online. I'm nkofo ati ase say ASF no just a brand for our mommy. Na nye team because enane enrich me nkofo bi omo ye team ASF for life. No. Me want to say ASF, and I don't know if I am getting it wrong. A brand there for your mommy, but some legal wives, and ASF came out of the team legal wives. And I enter nana dem pacho wouldn't who be bisa. Because me understand the nature me say because this branding thing no crano. Kennedy Japan baby mama na this idea na buy. Me kwatu on a live so sa no can. And I agreed with her and I was on a live and we discussed. So I posted it. Say, yen mami jai Lumba and some no yen concentrate on building our mommy's brand on her own because she is a brand on her own. And a lady in the car some way. Then I came and posted it and me tagge nkofo bi mo. I think say me tagge address cracker. Say omuma enrich to your mommy. Na yendi hudruma because I think I support that. Because ye papa to me or to me boy ye papa mo ye ya. Onu to bet to me aye. I posted this thing. I will look for it and repost it. And a lot of people were against it. I saw on live some of baby say be more kase there be ma Akosua can never on to me for Lumba dino into Fada. So what I say you need self-confidence, Anna. But now people are doing it. And no abemuna ye no. And also akwada no but be the idea and by Kennedy Japan baby mama. I say yeah mommy no even though when or some go for no mo come some plain no. At eda ankwa ama wo site say na na jebi wo kra wo site sa eda ankwa ya ama we mu no mu won say bia wo but this woman me pe woman na sem keke. Obi me hu say onye correct but me hu say oye genuine pa oye correct pa. But oyobi o can adwene as it is. Oyobi o can adwene as it is. Into no only one side no. Nimpa wote sabia you can never have one side because anytime we ka adwene as it is. Baby ano krane dan obeka. Into sa ma me na di all this idea about yam brandy yam ma me no make sika in her name. Wehu. And see, me see me problem ni nyina na say ASF no na na je bi mpacho. Ye mame brand na say no so ya another team. Akwa two team legal wife no way na because me nti ase na say just a brand for ye mame product ye betumi di ne din aye aton enye sika ma no. But obi mo so me hu say obi mo say team ASF for life ni ade. Mama mo ma ye say team legal wives no. Enya sa ye betete emu ye tete emu so ade na ebegu Ebegu me sa na me hu no. Enti na me de buy ya no. Nti so obi bi hu
I don't really know much about besides the book no. Yeah, me nim anything. But who ASF you know say but me nim the way tree any say group and I say I don't know me nim. It's very
Okay, na ene me da ase pa ye da wase pa ne udwuma pa udi ye da wase nyame nhira o ai se nimpa enyu a ye kra nyame de obere reward o nti no ye da wase
that's
but obet me esi
all right Wilson. Okay Wilson.
William Chow. Da mama no fa o Nuremberg o Germany. Na ofre bia na oka mu asemo a na areko. O si that time mu na no mu waduro fie obi. We mu go share na na champion mo na dika ho. Sana Akosua Serwaa that time no kwa no na jump on ni Lumba ye saa omo nyom to no ho ya na mo kwa mo hi o mahi that omo fi Ghana kwa omo nya nkata omo person be nya nkata afi na be ni to no ase but osema Americans was actually asmo kan so over 30 years ago okajan say do hu no Charles mo no so obo wakwa mpo ka say so ai beto ibe fumato nti na die esi nya ne nwanwa ye ene die esi no ene nwanwa na hu ma na no ra ko sabuchi ene mo mota buchi bi shebi o mansam ukwa utukwan ne se ene oba na ebo that time na when for one what we be ntuma Germany up to now kwa no discrimination ho obia na obaboa bia no be feel that ukwa wonam tutum obu akwa otimu sa ede na wututum otim be pie komu ase ne ebusa up to now mo fa se na mpa ebusa no se ede na otinya nkrata broni accurate mi sia so ede na nya nkrata nti no sa de ne ade a esi a ya no toa na ohwe ma we pa no de se eye no na me kan kusi no presla no odobroni no sin sa ade start here na se na ko wonya nsa kakra bi a on nka kasilo ke simple man kura because here can come am no 63 years old in Germany though the next 3 years ma am no pension 66 years dem am buy man pension ko kin so be wo fu wiase ni hi ase atu the next 3 years pe onye djuma pimbo e ba no be hwe ni saa ko mi se wo be wo fu wiase kwata nti wo young girl na wo ba de na so ye ka se no buy no ka wo die ma am ni buy ko mpo ye kula na ka so ma ade we de me so na me ni mo hu kun de me ni o timbe me no be se me pe o nanka wajan kude he ko be kan mani na hye de na ko be onti mehwe ase awie be ma na oni akọ wo ri no be but we se wo ni be banta dia be bie no wa e be gina obit ma sase leader prisla na nsi asem bit ma che bit ma di 1 year 2 years boy den onti mi sase di onu a do wo ha the next 3 years but this wo ya ni mu amu number sa year live we mbo kai mo so be ba bonta be grantinta pa to render an apology because ono no oha no hu oha ni mana nkwan no di na chi no because na utuwe mama kuja to mama kuja se obet meshi Ghana anante from airport anante aka ba bi antim hansan Canada ba wo do bu na mkona usura hwe wachi si ya na de be live lives a come to wana at the age of 35 37 years ababo si ya na de be live lives a na mkona hwe wachi de shube na de ba ho no enye fe o makwanti mi nkoni pem obi nso obakọ na mo yekọ tete nza onso efere jani ta now no ka mo no do pepia obi ano eye de wo ho nti na mo pebia di ene kota di ama mame no se de padi godin sabe ka so ha ludu na me se omunya bibia fi won oni wachi bim because ene niska won sem ene if you out ni adi ni process ni adi be ba won sem eti ni e ka se pom biska be ti pom pe ba ene bibia be di mame ni sem na se so on take over and e charge padi ni kono nya mame ni bia charge ka ni man ti ma hoda ene chem chem half mame ni fa half se fa da woni na o na na process na e bi ma unti ni pom biska ni be bia fi odi wachi bia beta da twe no Juan obi a omo pivot pa wo mu no omo na yi omo ba ku free because the money is not coming anymore. Yes. The money is not coming anymore. It will be a be no because obi a work for free. Omo kasa abonti na discan any. It will be a better tell you no ho a. Ho na beta nko an. Na me no to a German citizen. Who do go to untim go German citizen, untim go American citizen. Visa na be a war. What I say? And Ubeye si Akosua me ade am re akuma no de charge me wo de mo ha mbekai the next 3 years per day ni pon hu ono abeganti interview beka ade ya sin the damage cost no sorry that's it that time na ham na Akosua wi asia wi ontimi ahwe abujapani odi wachi wo ho enko ba bia na kan ni asem ne kan mimi de mimi nua e support mimi nua o say there bi wo nua de nka ho abujapani ni asem ko ha airtime kra wo tie bi kwa wo ho an chase wo ho a won chase
so that's it
atipa nana
that's nyamufel all right shori pa
Yo, and you know me church yam. Na de me one Matthew Frano pay ya da wase na ene wo support na nsem ne bebre ho a o kan nyansa sempa e wo se ma ye nso ye dibito ye wo se ye dibito ye kotodwem pa efi se
yɛhwɛ ɛnoɔma yɛ maame Akosua Serwaa famua ɛwɔ se ɔbaa bia ne bɛɛma te na ahwɛ na ɛmoa wa the best thing abɛyɛ nse gya ne kɔ efi sɛ nka Lumba maame ne propose divorce no ɔde nneɛma bi a list de ba ayɛ so wɔ hia no ɔde maa no maame no ɛkɔɔ ne baabi a nkasa mmere nkasa nkorɔfo yi a wo kyerɛkyerɛ yɛn so ɔmo nsa kurekure mu na ɔde ɔmo kai nka maame nstrago saa wate ase nka bɛyɛ simple koraa at the end of the day na mo no sɛ obi de mo ka nipa no sɛ yɛhwehwɛ ne fun koraa yɛn hu sɛdeɛ ne yɛde yɛ ne sɛdeɛ ne yɛde yɛ no obi yɛ hu mo afa fun no a mo san pɛ sɛ mo san kyinkyin maame no nso sa ɛsan judges fo bi na omo sika hyehyɛ kyira na omo sɛ yɛ Ghana judicial service no to be honest fi sɛ maame brimpo ma de injunction court to fun so sɛ ɔmpene ne eku ne nua wo hwɛ ebra asɛm yɛ de awia ma ya finalize na akɔ ne asan frɛ mo sɛ mo nsan bra court to be mu na sɛ mo ɛkan yanka ne yie enti mo nsan famra me hu yɛ asɛm kora akɔ court a na sɛ mo gyaji wie na mo kɔ a before say obi weka so obe call asɛm ne back no it's supposed to be different day. It's supposed to be some document a yɛbɛtwerɛ so asɛm wɔ yɛdi yɛ no yɛndi ne yie nti anyɛ fɛ nti yɛpɛ sɛ yɛsan faale another document de ba court but ɛnyɛ the same day within 1 hour me hunu bi da no yɛ no mugu ase kase yɛ pa Ghana yɛ judicial service for no ɔmo ama yɛ agye pa sɛ mmara bi wɔ hɔ a ɛwɔ se saa deɛ no hwehwɛ mu a wɔ se mpanimfo ɛwɔ Ghana ɔmo sɔle saa deɛ no ho because ɛnɛ mo bɛka sɛ yɛ ni mu o yɛ de obi wɔkyena de bɛ yɛ ifun ihunu so be
Akua.
Okay, good morning, Nana. Name confirm Mutineka because I don't know whether it's my phone because no listen like my no break here. Yeah, okay.
I'm saying on the side.
Until media Mutineka.
Yeah.
Okay. Me were former na me take a crab, but me buy up when that ASF ne buy and a lady because find out my and it's true that's why me buy up because you talked about the book so say no obi person 2% near them. Well, this week in no my course as me by my follow this week my follow between that ASF no and a baby and when they raise it up me try to meet me can be or either I'm typing or I come up. The man when he say we don't just all kind of 2%. The man when he say both groups and I say you know there no question. Say I mean funny say obi abeka ho asama kyerɛ me. Say na ye could you believe say na ye sa okay? Me ma wo ho metie wo side. After following them for 1 week kakra de me hono no. Into bonsa na we ati we say no abekasa no abeso which no before I even say anything no it's wrong. I don't agree with them. That part I don't. But when it comes to the ASF brand the brand is good. But now my question before me to us, my question is say see a buyer can ya mamre mu kura na right? Oba fra for 1 year tuntum onyi tuntum wo. Do you think before this brand under 1 year no more the brand na ba out for mama no is a good idea? I'm just asking. Answer Matuaso.
Because only ni tuntum krengu ho. I'm just asking.
To be honest, I dream now. I dream no. My dream home. The only thing, as far as I know my way now, I see a ma and your matter to baby and sana ebi kwana. I started I know my way.
Answer ebi mu ka say nanke entwe ma justice ne media nya justice ne kra. Oyo kunani. Okay, if you or you kunani 1 year my the brand is perfect. Before you say enke we 1 year no. All those on there ebusuane penasem. I mean based on the internet that's how I see it. But let's say enka dia wa go through ni nyina no. Ni ewie na ebusuane person come say chimney say ya nanke ye say oh really? That's what you want to do? Okay, and you be branding mama no mo brand. And there's nothing wrong with it. Let's even say some focus a brand near okay. No. One, I think the way a brand never out no. And a buy a year controversy here and I say, me ko program ne so a minim do yodo broni and onye do yodo broni. Mi ti omo kakra. I may be wrong, but mi ti omo kakra at the point and I conclude that say bi omo yodo broni for. Omo the book na to. And omo reading it page to page. Brofu to brofu. And now they are insulting the woman. Those people that were doing that last night, you know, it's like, hey, inti mame no, musi unbroken mame no, and so no bibi no, say so omo trofa Lumba ho ana say omo trofa mame no ho, ya read the first 2 pages. Answer we are make obi jam baby obeji nsem yodo broni, but no cry na make. I'm not odo broni. Inti sad dia na say mame na go through na say ko onye ani je kakra no. Na book ni ye good. Say ye di we ya ba. Ama say amanfo sa be analyze di na temabusa questions enti no obeye ye pay na ama no obeye ni kuna yie obeye say why do we me mental health ni here.
Okay. All right. So sis, me know you doing
yeah.
But anyoma na ekoso no. All the parties involved. Said they traditionally no o ma anya ne sa.
Thank you.
Ebusiafo eni baby a yesie efuru nimpo. Ebusua penny at that time any ahoho ana ye meboa. Oba na no ne papa ne te no. Till now no or the issue ba buntin sa na ma no. So na me che no. Enti a drew point bi a. Oka say oh no because of what people will say no. Oh train you see the people who are saying that no. If they were neutral people and Kameka say okay, but these are people who are on the other side criticizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost criticize. I totally agree with you. Me who are there no the same thing about me team.
Yeah.
But me who say no, a man for says for me na than them so one and near one year chiwari. Okay. And you know, yes, and you say almost say we have to raise funds. At the end of the day, no, yeah, Ghana fund we are driven by emotions. It's the way I know Jason Kian China can be a bedroom or Kwanasa attachment in this feelings. I person the one who are not in so. It's you are right. It's like a check a cram, but the way amount a normal con obia and I can say yeah no unconventionally obia a the ope. It's a one so no so what do you say we here a year no one capitalize on it at the end of the day we will be losing. Some Crawford now or mere gatekeepers esa ko mu say oh oba kunafo ana ese wo kopesika no some Crawford no won kan odobo ni de no ni so no ho asem mo kan abekwa almost say if they want to do the right thing na then na mamienu so mo ya warefo no ba ko edi animu ebie nsu ano and no one has said anything. But mama me nko ya de esi a e say oba kunafo na wugina ka so apagya wonsa.
Oh, I need to say. We don't care about them.
Yes, and so no, dear girl, no no, they have not said anything. Adia almost say momo per se, ye chani equally. Na obi enyane de no. Eye then you are making moves without consulting the other parties. Right now, no, I want to ask Papa Jamal for say, obi a yedi hold that Lumba no man nyina so. Ejuma na ekoso na enkoso but then na obi ko bie nsu ano. How are you on parties that involved, no. Mama Akosua, was she part of any contract? Why many distributors? Sikasa never, none. So I mentioned, ain't no one is doing anything fairly. Ain't the answer yes and yes you didn't see for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
Matthias said, make I say maybe some time ago, come and ask me now, Kase, you were frustrated now, Kase. I think my course man, I'm having pomamo or much abroche, they do abroche, and I was say Ghana hono. You have to like sometimes we also have to go dirty with them. And with this explanation, no, Mati ASF na say kakra because before no na the bank tani when you too much. Coming back to the ASF. It's too much to tell me the truth. To tell you the truth, me oh man, na me drain who say with all this you know, I mean, yeah, back on way back with, but it's still the pressure still go back to her. This is something that we are preventing, and then we still adding. But if you also point and I do point, if I say so, you know what? This time I was here so you're calling Bugadia. Then right now, no, that part my mom is also because the whole week in the NASA ASF. Now,
this step here, the part of ASF, and then Akoso, what is the problem? Mimi,
yeah, and Mimi dear, Metiasia, and me became intimate. One was mamma. Metiasia say, is a brand beginning, no, as Mammy Becca Siana, quote unquote, is supposed to even be a brand. Okay? Which in Kenokrana beginning, I'm the meme say too early, no. Say, explanation, Matthias say, okay, we also have to go boot to boot with them. It's say, on Matthias say. Yeah. So, if it's a brand, the Krana, some of the leaders or other people were saying, say, the way they brought it out, no, they didn't like it. And no, dear Miss, say, men social media, which one lady addressed that, say, is it a team or must find out my is it a team or is a brand? Yenumbi yente fine. And if it's a team, in a way I disagree. In a way. The reason I disagree in a way is say, minimum so which a bit they attempt too much. Even if un agree the attempt insults near too much. No matter what, some of the leaders and some people, let me make this clear before I submit. In the TLW, you know, Team Legal Wise, no, and I disagree with them. But I also think, say, the people bringing the, and I say, the ASF nabano, they will almost so, Eddie, Team Legal Wise for also attempt, and also you're wrong. Ain't you know, both sides, no, it's not right. Into also munina etimijai. Okay, because omode bano maybe the explanation as being a brand, no. Yenum bi antiasie. Yenfa say okay, me antiasie. Enti nke wose abotre na mode ba na mot yetiasie. What you say? Ebia leaders no mo kan o back door. And the leaders need be were supposed to understand it. Or more refuses some by understanding to by out a bedi at fine. It still doesn't because you don't be individuals. No matter what, mum ASF one musumu pesika said the TLW for nusu pesika. What you say? Although it's Mama Co's brand. Oh, everybody is a pesika. Intimity so because and away chirano and away in because wunya bibi mfi Mama Akosua ho a eye bone. I'm not supporting Tiwa and the other people because sometimes no maybe I may disagree. But in this content of a Juma, Tiwa and a Juma, I don't know. Me who no. Me who as a blogger. Okay? Or blog it. Into no Juma blogging no. I did start seeing you know 2-3 days overnight on that. And our blog, yeah. Okay. And we said a lot of things have gone on. True. He talked about finding private investigator or investigating your mama. And somebody will have a car. Ebu ana jiegu. Ebu also sa as time goes on, about true. So, all those said they are contributing, right? So let's say, minimum son and I asking for 2% now. I don't know, but whoever is asking for the 2, I don't know. Let's say, just saying sick, say, some of the bloggers now started and crying some asking for sa. And now, I agree and disagree. So, okay, meko maame no ho. So, on family nkokra meko. Meye. Na, yahu say, mo breye. But me mamu 2% no. Nemum, me ebia, minimum someone amoso, mukoke can say man, some no whether it was true or not, then you true. Ebe ye, my yen na you follow be. Okay? So 2% no kwa na mon fama no. Say me, I don't know, say you know, say whoever, some crop for man farmer or more other people no, anye juma, and na munina mubu fua. Okay? Instead of somebody ASF no, a discredit to omo, a B, I said, I don't blame them, a group. We group bano ma be di atam, na we group bana be say no. I don't think it's right. Intinana, back to you. Can you because mimi say mi jiwudi? Is it possible? A woman say you're part of Ejuma. You listen to both sides. Make us know why they are doing what they are doing. Because Mimi say, min share Jumana, but I heard Jumana says so will be a page. Okay, this is my thinking. I may be wrong. Unsa say me by now can be. Okay, so let's say now on your blogger. Unye Jumana or your blogger. Onse omo no de na ma omusunya views emu omunye omusika break we the news ba we the nyina yakogu so na excitement na hey sometimes na nsem ni bi omo kafa ma ho a I disagree. They shouldn't bring it out. It shouldn't come early. But then in a way that was almost a juma whether it was right or not almost touches me doing say to some me say me kwa na me say oh ma me kwa na ho nkotie the truth because now we say the truth. My submission or my action or me who brought for me used to Jumana ne as if one say mo be a page mama good say our bloggers no and e bia money o kasa say the we are man for things someone ma ho we want to control it enti me fan say bia ka mo call court ne bia asem bia ba inse so omo de ma bloggers na ne be controversial no almost ebia almost the bemo at once but me understand on Jumaima's side no I think some me contract to or say page in here almost the my information na beba go what is coming from na information which is perfect but then blogging for one way into me submission is say so controversial this is what I feel like they think they are taking their job from them. On some focus and on the man who you see they were blogging and no mujaibe blogging. Ma mean yasami, which yen can be. It shouldn't be say it was a strong 100%. But I also think that we should also give them some young friend die kakrama woman. What you say? Ain't he say me fan say and then ma court near man cap. A man pen. It's a winning for penna. Before a Jumana di beba begu no. Enka omo ala omo fama omo ala omo nka ho asem. Na omo nka say, oh, you true because at the point ye somebody no ka ye ni believe room. You true. Enti no, somebody omo person who say you true a echina. Mun come my page nko check it. So we give them the opportunity for them to also come out. Man, you don't agree with me. But okay, I think that I feel say yeah in a way no. Almost so yebi. Ain't you giving them the credit? I don't know if I'm making sense.
No. I understand where you are coming from. This is the thing. The BB Baba on today official as a come page. Then
okay.
I will take it and I have the way I may deliver a message. Yes, it's that 2 hours they will deliver the message. Queen, I will deliver the message. Obia or how she deliver the message into your followers, will listen to you and then they will what I say. But it has to come from an official page. If you are saying something that goes contrary to what has been posted on Mama Akosia's page, then your followers need to say own kind of credit.
Okay.
If I try to say,
Okay, this is what, yeah, exactly that. But what I'm saying is, how should I put it this, but yes, that page, the Abeba page, right? Those leaders should see it first before we, the public, see it. I don't know, so if I make sense.
no, like, sis, Mama Akosua Emmet now, Enka said, breaking news. And I acquire and I say, no, everything is going to be written and then posted. Yeah, yes, Sister Tiwa and the followers, they like how I will deliver. Queen, everyone, they like how to deliver. It's one hour fast, seven. Now, what can the way all viewers a person betty, but to get the exclusivity, no. One thing I had we shouldn't give anyone exclusivity. They say, right now, yes, Sister Tiwa, only any license via Exp0sed media house. In case say, okay, we can hold the company accountable.
Okay.
Queen, any media house, Mimi the media house. Okay. I can come online, na message dear mama na in the first hand, no. My bet twisted on how I want to say it. Everybody after na mama Akosua damage control. It should always come from there. You're breaking news from there, then we pick it up and then we deliver.
Okay.
So mention.
The all can hear right. I think some men and I'm dream say those times now. Maybe that was what Uncle Freddy do. Oh, you could hear news. Hey. So they should give them that opportunity.
So and also causes so much problems.
Okay.
And
I mean, I don't know. They were talking from on our own, but this is the time that the message has been given to them direct. Into I don't know one to me. I'm explaining the wawa somewhere.
But then on one asemo, but at the end of the day, know what on the mature. Because one thing about the judiciary, they said there were so many things that on as a and yes, sir, you are ignorant about law. Before fra, we are expert there. But when it comes to legalities, yes, what in your maybe asked to be able to relay the information, and that's what we I'm a penalty. I say, they say mama page. Or one reading, no muko reading we are. Na ye nsuswa ye kasa no ya beka. Obi reading na wan tiase na me kana say contradict o beka say there be JB enye sana na etie. But say me be kana first man kana ye a mas one ha won ba kokko enya time ko reading mama Akosua de na asam na ko. Oh. And yes ambra back to your friend is saying Shadie. Team Legal Wives. Our problem, they say, they came off as an NGO, but now they want to do it as a business. I want to hear problem.
Why?
Okay.
A business, I say. Because maybe it was an NGO, it's going to be a force that will fight the Ghana.
Okay, so if it is a force, then what? Then if it is a force, then why do you care if someone goes and talks to the woman about releasing a book? Like, why do you have to? I'm not saying say to legal wise for what problem with the book, but I heard my sister say a crime be a kwaku Christopher bino and yano pass no na sanka a crime be crash as a common minute transit. Extra contract in the moment you begin to do that, that means open you maybe proceeds from an asset open on the measure S maybe so. But one thing they say you
I like and I'm in
Mameno Emma Mameno Enka say Bibia ba ko fatim legal wise so efabra. Me say me wa mameno number. But only by confirm me, essay or person true book na process ni na come no. Could you believe that I didn't call the woman? My friend Mr. Riafe trying to get the person to talk to Mr. Riafe. So na me chono. Ain't no setting team legal wise for person ma me no ne nkunim die ain't na omu die kira. Omo they should just allow no omo nya omo die but be a team legal wise ebetimi adidi afri no. and also between the year because a some way we are there baby area the one next. It's
That's my
be
thing.
already baby, you know. Yes.
That
Be already baby.
was where beginning I was beginning now can me having problem with the ASF no. Because what if Marco's case and there was the ASF, but they say now Matthias say a brand no, because beginning on the internet it was more like a team, and the ASF for only be minimum now and no crowd broni for be na be share yes how they were like, oh team TL is gone, we replace it's an ICF plane crack in and yes see the team legal wifey now I'm ASF. So what after Marcos the next because media maybe they joining and say nana so what Ghana problem.
One thing they say, I don't think say, you see, what does ASF mean? It means Akosua Serwaa Fosu, right?
Thank you.
So Akosua Serwaa Fosu cannot be a team, and even if it's a teamer, it's in the name of the woman that we are fighting for.
So what after we finish the fight, then what next? Me idea me never join you. I didn't know me be all these questions you.
No, but Hadio, the me kind of say, no one should be upset. Say a team cry because a teamer in the name of the woman.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's in the name of the woman. It's in the hands for the Sauko to di Akosua Serwaa Fosu. That means even after this case is over, no. It has to be about Akosua Serwaa and a message, right? Which is a good thing because team legal wives may be on but some of the advocacy for women now. That means
that's what I thought.
Cases, yeah, they will be dealing with different cases. So eventually they have to move on. But when they move on now, where is Mama Akosia's brand? It is anka ASF crown, Mama Akosia brand the crown. I say on the year I agree. Because whoever started ASF, say a teamer, Mimi Timi ASF, na me jina na me kasa da bia. Because me bia be from enuma ba bia no, say about Mama Akosua. But team legal wise, when they go beyond that, they will now be advocating for women and dealing with different issues. On a metro.
Okay.
And you know, the American Union say, yes, sister, Tiwa. Asema okaye no metenase in a way because omuna maame no I recognize you said this is the group omudi menim. What you say? Eba. Omuna, you see, when you say that then it seems say you are from that old side there with her, and I say you are her person. No. Anna, you've been in the middle. You've been in the middle, but trying to stay in the middle with me. Now you're with me. Now you're dealing with this issue, not peace, Imra.
Thank you. That's all right. I want, the word peace, because it's too much. Okay.
So, yes, sister, Tiwa, Omabre, Queen, all these people, Emma, Queen, Abre. Now, to be honest, say me and me wahai, me na me yet sister Tiwa, na se Mama Akosua koma permission about ASF. Na ya amframe any man can, I will not be happy. But because say me di say me trim say me boa ma meninti no. As long as ASF never boa ma men say anything to help the woman go, yeah, boa. But me trim no, I will not be happy. So the fact that she's not happy about she not being in the known and she not being at least next woman your friend and your catch and say, oh, and before the proposal be about into the same just to give her the respect say BBC but what I say because team legal wives ya chiemutaya said Dino and everybody recognize say Mama Akosua supporters what I say maybe your team legal wives but me new man and yes me team legal husband baby me ko bia no and untino any brand be free mama kushia haba and I say be a at least a team no
I support it.
no and yes I support it. They have to be notified. They have to be notified. Then after that, Ombe say yeah the any die ama me. And I the any die ama yen. It's yen support it. But say are there any out? Na ya can't throw in advance. Me the way your friend is saying. Yes, sister, Tiwa eba ya weka na adreno, which is the right way to deal with issues. Me the best me na ebia me adjust me home. But it's that Tiwa the obabontin be kind, which is how you deal with issues. 18 minim say ASF no. The last video me whom sister Tiwa saw kan wasem no. Na o kan che kwaku Kristo say bibi kra na esanka omo notify the team no na omo tena se na you na all them no because kwaku Kristo you when you join the group minim say wo di din by there so one fa din amba na se wo be join the team legal wives na se ni nyina mo kwara se bibi kra ba fofora you have to communicate with the team.
Nana, I'm happy that you brought this part up. Oh, mami used to man your tone yama Ghana is Zara. Che. Osibo because Osibo didra oye boutiques no. Osibo can say oye t-shirts, right? Now one mama percentage, you know. I don't know. Me minim say be no say team league for one kasa about it. I mean it can be they talk about it, but my anti social media. Sa omubuha ya Kosu. The mimi hunini say I may be wrong, but the mimi hunini say the bloggers no omukasa no. Omusu hu omuhu as one entity. Sana mintine bia me the minim na adwim. Bia omudwen say ye nyina ye team legal wives. I don't know. Enti no say bibi ni kura na enka mayenhu. Me I don't see anything me because yo omu nyina na make na say nema be omu nyoma ye mani anye ho but thank God say omu say sa sika ni betwia sa na ema no I hope sa ASF sika ni nyina betimi atwia bibia because say no because me study hu say oh yes we na kan we queen na timi gigi sika okay say sa na wo ho enti let's say omu ye ASF no they didn't tell Queen. They didn't tell Queen. The purpose of the ASF is to buy. People will buy and the mama will get money. Nese ankosa nyamimpemu me bompa ese bekosa when it comes to mama's name, but just for conversation keke. Now later moba bekase Queen and Jessica. I mean, on the strategy Jessica no. Emma, Eddie ye chichi and ye maybe me Eddie and ye maybe men some be ye my na ya beti assembly bar out. And so will be ASF. No one more Queen amanie. Upon Eddie Atame ye did know the buya no crab bid what in some out and make Queen Yama be I am and I agree. But when it comes to some part of Queen's life, I think they need to me who chinika. I was somebody need ye my Queen. What
yes,
comes among the bloggers na make you?
Yes, that Queen don't names what out.
I'm just saying.
I don't think that we see one thing is that Queen at Semi. At the end of the day, as long as Queen, I don't think say fan. But they make kind of say according to information I mean no and yeah. The pastor and Kwaku Christo and the ASF ebaye. Only by call the buyer no someone who's been close to Mama Kushia. Or no Mama Kushia moving back and forth on the sand no mano. Ain't the sandy panel say or no de buyer and then the panel there obia mimi nimpa say like when it comes to legalities, when it comes to formal statements in the sand no money nana she's on the mamena na ye ain't no idea be all ye ama mameno mamena dear. Yes. Dear. But the only thing they say, Esanka only bakono, or at least one day, your friend is saying.
Recognize See a
or
luncheon to me. Nanka
yes,
woni o maka
yeah,
nanka waba. Oh sisters mu nyina
yeah,
ye da mo ase. Say ni say na ye
yeah,
hwe de we na me kwa ye bo maame ni din no ene ade ni say no. Enne ye pese ye bie brand ma no. Ka
yeah,
afe. I mean we
yeah,
have to
yeah.
face facts. Oh,
I will
na say
speak
nipa
to
na aya na ya. Ono o ye
me.
blogger na adwuma na no nso didi hu. The truth is
Yeah,
true. My yeah,
yeah.
Juma, at least or the Sikabe Chian Crow boys, you pay information, brand information, pay some quiet down. Nasa Banaya or Nipa, maybe she shouldn't go that way. Why went it that way? You shouldn't come back and bashing ways to say it's too
But
much.
say so
Yeah.
but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Say any sika na also pa.
Yeah. Sikadi will be epe. Mm-hmm.
No, but I wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Share anything na me say. Obi ti say beska na prempe.
Mm-hmm. I know that would it.
Obi ti say
Now, I never make casa and then
they are driven by
don't
money.
bring some names in.
Are money conscious, ain't you know? Some profono, they only think about money. But how do you me say adie no one mame notice now ye never boa mame na me miama no na ma either say me twe me ho me nka hwe ana say me promote because e koma mame no on me cho no but say me ba bonten na ma be ka say yan recognize me na I bring confusion. I won't do that. But like I said, I understand yes Sister Tiwa because obi wa ha obeka na afi na kuma so obi also onka. But the American nyina say if this thing is an NGO, then adie bi ebe boa mama Akosua bia no. Let's not bring confusion around it. But any NGO, not a business, which I am now advising my sisters. I say, adie no mo actions na ma hu say, mo pese munya no kofi ofri mu. Ana munya no kofi ofri mu. Enti no, mo contact mama. Na mo mane mamu obi a represent no. Na mo ni nipa ne ntena se. Because to be honest, ma bo adwuma, ma was even though someone nya akatwe free mu no, you have put your life on the line. Right now, no, your life like over Ghana, now one nama, obi betimi afade dey above.
Some of them cannot even go to Ghana. If it's true, I don't know.
What I say? Enuntini se o kase o ye no officially. Bibia bebe bia is kasem bia no percentage bimra mo ha. You deserve it. You guys deserve it. But do it the right way. Na mo ma adie no enye business. Now right now no, I don't even think say yes sister Tiwa also is the right person to lead you guys when it comes to talking business. The reason I'm saying that they say enye yes sister Tiwa nko na ye obi a wakasama team legal wise meboa.
Yes.
Enti eyasa mu nyina na mo pa nipa baako a obeka mu business ama mo. Na ese nipa ne kwa enya afi ne yebeka say oh yes sister Tiwa na kwa yo. Yes sister Tiwa beka kire say 5%. But no, say now at 7 and waji 2 ashe ne ho. Yen avoid this and money na munye nipa baako a or represent him just to talk to the woman in terms of sika mo pese mu make from it because to be honest mu make sika there's nothing wrong with it. Me amete hey me de ne say the moment I obeka say obama me sika pe no oku me spirit because I am driven by the truth and principles. But to be honest ma me na wie bibia na oka say JB o ka na wutwi no yes, 2012. Debbie, now what's Kara? Okay, Jiwe so na fire the episode there. I will appreciate it, but if she doesn't, like I said, as I say, I'm a ton, you know, many sika film, because of Mama Akosua no, your man for trusting me. Me wo airport, obi, people send me money. Obi frame also or makola memra but so I'm making money from it one way or the other. But on man be a magic. But my sisters, like I said, Team Legal Wives now, my a formidable group. I'm between I don't worry brave. Mon man business. Na mon fa documentation to say the next stars. Yes, sister, Tiwa canon. Na mon sign your man. Na ubia relax it. Okay. It is a what to say be about out to cry now. And a book about out, I only say 2% or what to say is sure about out to 2% or then everything will be okay.
Okay, Nana, me that's into to end, no man who say. Just promote the products near there. You see, this is where the confusion comes in. Me product no se meto 1,000 kronas ma case ni be ya meto. But then mon kai hun say na ye team legal wise whether ASFA or yen na beginning ni enya ye hu as team legal wise. Enti some banam ye promote ye pe explanation ye pe understanding and they say maybe bisa questions from someone and can mate ASF na see in a way be the whole week I'm not going to lie na me TBS na me Jane say it's not right. Enti say no say Ubana because just promote it. I can't say yen team legal wise yen ya better products no. Enti mo bana mo kasa anyhow ma ebisu bufu na bia anto a the product is not going to go anywhere. Enti mo ba na ye busa question say na man for tray obati why is jealous. Some say me who say most of some of these questions na according to microphone no do broni phone be na be church. That's what they are saying if it's true. But if it's team legal wife on a mucho way or Betty why you jealous, no some crop watching I and talk because no matter what, Queen won in nipa, where when in nipa, or beer when in nipa. Ain't mumma say ye pe piece, no more product no, Akosua. Mumma yen na sell it. Oh, it's a brand. It's a brand. Now when I say a team, it's say anything that they are promoting, no, ASFA. I don't have ASF, a team, say we are doing this. Say yeah, namosi yeko Germany. We were going as team legal wise as a group. Nananki yeko. Say based on the amoye. That's how I see it. I may be wrong. Emuche.
I say to be honest, the person in charge of ASF, no. You need to speak to the leaders of the leaders and actually all the platforms are me find say Lion Nation, IS Star Queen, and his royal Muno Monkasa, Mone Kweku Christus so it's legal on so yeding anoyeding.
As I said, the ways to a film, ways to I don't even want to go in there.
All the people of Ejina support Mama Kusiano. Yeah, the people who are in charge of ASF no. Because one thing is that idea and they say, oh, near the idea, but near recognize you and can't say, oh, the idea.
Yeah, that's the only part. Oh, ASF say about almost your fufu be. Me who commercial be, almost kiki old fufu ni be. And he says send team legal fufu, but then the advert is say, or my bought self fufu not watching and the ASF for that beshaho. Really? Can who say self fufu no, or no so nipa. A team legal wife near a be a winning more. And we should stop.
So and chain. Mama Yentna say, mon contact whoever is in charge, but all share reach out na any all the interested parties, you know, and kasa na a bibia entodin na bibia entodin. I feel that team legal wise well, you guys have a bigger fish to fry because Mama Akosua Serwaa then I betray into no more ma be bree on issues ebeba mubitimi die enioma I just say into no but any dear I say the mamo Patch on my money till quick. Namenko me meeting baby into the Mr. What time is it? It's 40. Into 40 no by me mefa will be also be but me patch on money and quick one and quick make it into 1 minute. If it says Patrick
Yeah, hi everyone. Good morning.
Nena wasanka makasa.
Efia Kasa.
Okay. So my issue with this whole thing is the lack of communication, right? And the lack of reverence, and it ties into emotional intelligence. Because as the drama this group is coming with is, and this is from every angle, right? And you nipa bako. But Ejuma way say, you know what, let's, is Asante Queen and Obetiwa perfect? No. But let's, these two papa, they oma kun. And how can I say obiaba o yedi o pe? Me sa ASL ba ye. I sent Jumana a message say, you know the kind of people you are dealing with. Why didn't you communicate with them beforehand? And they are finding out all this just like everyone else. What Obetiwa is asking for is just communication. Okay, idea we say na oba is good. Fabra ni nyina yen discuss. Was it delivered right from her side? I think it could have been delivered better. But was the bullying and the teasing she received from a team legal wife member and other team legal wives necessary? No. Oh, let enti adia ye me time Ghana for her company say adia you be ya work and also you jealous. Brofo na monti anase mote jealous no man tihwe biem. Adia ha will be or can was you jealous. When this issue happened, obia will be ordinary and yamba before be see yan fan court, we see a young cop, young bodria, young yes, young sanidria. Everybody was doing what they believed in and what they knew to have worked. Why do you come out and use this against these people? Wow, it's like this whole thing has become so toxic. Asem yi ba last week ya ye ka na data ba ye no your August. Ameka say I'm confused. Is it August or April? I mean August or October? This was not communicated to the whole of Team Legal Wives again. So again, miscommunication has happened again. Mudi dimlika obia person ye leader, obia person obeshe obia say, and like enti mo ka mo dana se mo summit na se mo nyina mo come together as a collective and have a conversation. What do you lose? And I me ya bema, and I me ya miame ho, and I me your ba, and I me yes, and I me like it's so what me say. Man, I wanted to go to Germany, but I don't even want to be seen in a picture or with after what happened last week. I don't even want to be part of it. Like I will support like I've been supporting from the background. Because it's too bad. Tell no say yeah then I yet time. So on the American. Okay, everything or more about. Yes, sir.
Before I to us, this year you are Jumana. If you are to communicate with Team Legal Wives, why not Nebekasa?
I'm calling everybody, all the frontliners, especially Momo Shasieno. But at you know, unso bi oha. I'm calling JB, I'm calling Obetiwa, I'm calling Ashanti Queen, I'm calling Kwaku Crystal, so on the American frontliners. Now me know
I asked you that question because I think say Team Legal Wives, they should have a neutral person on your friend is saying on your content creator.
Omumpene.
Na say nipa no. O saying
Omumpene masade nema.
I know more pencil the end and my card no more.
Because I said I've said it so many times.
Says say penny the we don't equal any leader no. There be no more basa. They need to pick a leader, our content creator, to be able to handle their information. Because amongst themselves, you know, tiwa na tiwa de ba na we ebuafu. We na we de ba na tiwa buafu. You know, why would I'll be confused when I make a friend on. Uko friend we see na yebeka sa I only way nebo 18 on na uko friend no. Na so akoya they need to have exposed person, someone to if it is a secretary and that's obi a obeji information na wo de ama wo mu nyina. E no de ye de manipa na se nipa no ko friend ti wa pe wo de manipa no we no ma present no. We na we spoke to. Because the way there patcho
brother Metiasio menso make say because obia pese yehu no say one ye say what, which is fine, but meme de ne say until this spokesperson comes in no I'm sure say they have created a few WhatsApp groups omantimi antena so meme de ne say how do these people function at their jobs, because you work with abrochire for emrofo and san tokwan no mutimi de kwa adwuma ma na say I don't understand, because bibia na mo bofo na mo kasa na mo ye de na mo
when a black man is dealing with ne ho a ombuno but ohu broni a ene they align.
You get what I mean? Because meme de ne sen komo WhatsApp group na ebia mu nyina mugo so ebia say na ye adwene. This is what, just put it untimi nkwati bi no aba wa ba go de aba untimi nkwati bi na de aba beto. So on the American na say I say omo person omo yes omo nye group, but they are group because you know why? There's a lady oposu bibia or specific people or target.
Okay.
So on the American, some of us you brother you know the kind of job like this is what we do. We strategize. We work with Akosua school doctors, and we know this game very, very well. Into one team say broni mpewasem krompona say you are part of a group, they will communicate with you because you are part of the team.
Yeah.
But uka say omu nyi sa adwene na no mo bofu say what they do on matem. Whether you like the person or not, she or he is part of a team.
Yeah.
Omo ye yo omo ntome. Omo ka ho asem kire o. Obi we frɛ say yeah life. Omo yeah live we na am say ba ko frɛ wo no so o mpɛ sɛ oba so. Enso ye ka obi a wakasa ma maami panka. You are one of the frontliners. Woni asante kwemo ne anyina na hye ase. But mo ye bia no matwa waja. But you know, because you know what you do and you are your own person into it doesn't bother you, so you are okay.
Yeah.
So on the American, but it bothers some people.
Yeah.
Why do you want to always create issues? Maybe they don't know. What is the game? They be nice who provoking but people were here before you got here. Why can't you just give them that reverence? What do you lose if you acknowledge them?
Yeah.
No. Communicate.
Yeah.
No. Communicate. You sa product you person mo de ba out. I think it's a fantastic idea. But is this the right time? We are fighting with one of the biggest import a year. India Mina or Ghana. Near me person de bay or Toby. Like common fucking sense, and I cannot be nice bay. No. Near me a person de bay or Toby. Depends on the BIA dinner to me. And do you think he will make it easy for us? Any as hope see a win another, but then a compound win a court case in the no so an eye day. Because he's got the money. He can do whatever he wants, whether you like it or not. He runs Ghana.
I feel
Bye. And what do you my can't
all right.
Bye.
Bye. Ebusiafo me nim Idi Amin bia o the only Idi Amin I know no. Me nim obi a efia ambassador.
Hello, your brother. Good afternoon. I hope so. If I say, asem na your sister cannot me nka your opinion. Me wo Kwaku Christo a friend is on the platform was say a day before ensure second ensure no mo betu no or call tiwa platform so e ka trend say na me yo enti say even pono se nipa na ka kyerɛw na Sunday na du na bia wante ho hwe na eno no nya ade a the fact is ade ye bia no enko nipa ba enko nipa ni botom ko amaye maame. I don't see anything wrong with it to say SMA eno no ye big problem. Yenya ye supporting maame no obi a on a platform.
obia woni page enti say ye create page ama maame no na ya ebe maame ne yeska nye de bia ne beba be gina ho na ye be hwehwe sika enti no ade bia de sika beba maame no na be support no ne legal ayi no menye sure say indeed o fight chama maame na say ye problem yes team legal wife oma ye bi yeah
Pacho, Kweku Christo, or you're part of Team Legal Wives?
yeah or you're part of team legal wife yeah
Okay. Oji Scano, was he taking the money in the name of Team Legal Wives?
no
And as a project now, was it in the name of Team Legal Wives?
Omo ensure no friends water project no omo de beto no say water project ni de team ni nyina omo ya aware omo nyina nim say ensuo omo nyina na tena ho na discuss ye what you say enti obi agigi ska on the platform so say bia ye koyesi amama mi o ye koyesi amama mi ko Christopher to no say ono so no water project no so be ye enti no esika ya agigi in the name of team legal wife ye de ye ensuo e wo ye ma team.
Now, Pacho, Owie, or accounting anything with the Team Legal Wives, other leaders,
Me also me ni funny say team me ni leaders nim but ade bi omo ye bi omo betina hoka ena obi me nim obi ya ade na ye genu ya wuhu kwaku Kristo me nya sure say wo gigi sisika ne kro ne nko ne ho nipa nkofo no mo ye adwuma number na eda so na ye send this can e ye Ghana number
Pacho, why this Ghana number nearby?
ena make say on
Christo, I did scan and answer will be scan.
yeah.
But as far as saying says he can't corner hodie, me met me up for Obiaba. Next, imagine me cut a free ball. But me can't say na warrior. It's accountability there. O can say scan a code be hodie and then accountability. The meme can you say, so only team ne plan a na so mu nyina so mu ye boho mu kutu isu a na wa didi ska on the platform so a adentina yes start wa abuafu. What is the problem?
na me ntia say ade na ye omu nyina na omu ya aware enye so omu nya road ya aware water project na ya aware because your call life yete omu na ya aware but the fact is say obi bu ofu say ade ntina ye water project enye sesika na ekogu obi bottom say obi na edi na so woman ba
Istefia, what is the reason tia is that tiwa ebuafu?
or patch said day na me was so ena na kwaku explain say tiwa say bia Sunday eno mo eye nsio project na okọ ne life so Wednesday eno ho ka che ni say nsio project no say Sunday eno mo be lunch o nti wo se wo bo na mane nti according to tiwa no was Sunday na omo ya ade no wa kwaku ansa me kan chere no nti na de nti na one be inform na ansa
Okay, nti na say me no ya ade na me ba wo live so be catch wo say Sunday near ya ade no na do you think say is the right way to communicate to someone?
I don't see anything wrong because groups
You think say me no e wo group na me plan ade a live na live so na SMBK.
no me patch say omu ya where say ensure project B is going koso dem me pesa me can me nin leaders nim but me nin leader ntimi nkasa mo but me de omu ye no life a me hu no e na me gina so base me dey kan what you say me defend will be but me pesa me kire say even pono say bi kra na communication ko ya the fact say e boy ye maame no we shouldn't fight ye me gina ho
No. I she will fight because if there's no transparency biana or drink say Kweku Christo ade na oye no odidi wom. In the moment sa adwene be ba na me say there's no trust.
Me nya sure because I dey we ayache obia ye na just obeye bibi abo na omo accuse all the time entity one obetimi akanya me so no kwese sika won wata ne platform ajejo no so why accountability a kire obi that is the problem of what
okay so tiwa be say o kire mo say there are founders of Team Legal Wives. Enti de make a kire Kweku Christo ni say and I be with the can start here. Henceforth, no, he should just operate as an individual. I also no.
I think say only the best. This is the time. I think say only the best. And that's what we do.
Any sister fear. Enipa almost started team legal wise pioneers no say who ye bibia na e team legal wise din mu a at least na esa will contact you na no mu nyina ade no they have to be on a known on date amount stand your money nyina no
bra me dey wo kan me to as you but at this point in at this moment sika je na doso ntimi de me fo say eye bibia e de sika e be boa ye ma me hu ni say ye kasa ho.
Okay, this the fear. Meaning obi me boni din right now book na buy and also up 2% and then we introduce only ba call book na mama me na it go shock you. It's at this point
introducing the panel or book no
or introducing the panel or book na mama me no ama wakache ma me say all the proceeds eba mama me no any panel so obey introduction at this or 2%. It me at this point no me trust you be
I need you true. Anyway.
Trust you be and I won't be. Say Kweku, I and Adrian say, I deal with the man. Mention no many problem with him. But the only thing they say, bro, there are many ways to deal with things. The way I didn't with legal wise demand and in Pedifoni being Casa. Now how we say I then because Eddie Jadi area.
Oh, bra, me nyɛ sure say Kweku didim. No, I know the.
Now Kweku and the Democrat and then Kweku.
No. That guy, we are saying, and I can be I'm not for be who say, but me nyɛ sure. Me nyɛ sure. Kweku will not do that.
Yeah, we'll be coming. Yeah, we'll be coming. All right, bye.
Anyway, there me busa so me wadan e wo kuma se na me pesa me ton into the me message you back door.
All right, okay. Me that's it. All right. Joyce, I talk casa real quick. Oh, the funny before Joyce remember it's funny. Obia or ne loved one. Yeah, lady, is time over. I don't know conclusion or loved one. Obi so a platform so to say. A friend is saying, is that Tiwa loved one? I said, Tim Lega is loved one. Yes, that a fiance is also a loved one. It will be our view of Casavaro. Interesting. Joyce Patrobel.
Yo, Nana, where dear, Medasepa, Mechia on so. Namisha will say, a year, ja. One made you frustrated by your baby, BD, and she and your BB, ja. Ye day, every last day your body said, your bear. Ye be young, more dema, ye beating their tray, you must so. Na dia me kame dia me kasama mamia me dia me tuso no me dia mi jama mamia Akosua Serwaa afem ehwo na me dia me kasa ko na dia me kan say say yes sister bi be kasa e no wo say ye mamia Akosua Serwaa ne fan say wo ye kura no 1 year nyamai wo mpa ne tuntum wu ho nti no ase wo ye bibi na de mamini din to so a emoa eno de eni babia say we kurani na say 1 year nanso ma wo mpa wo tuntum wu ho no mo a obi ye project a wo de wo to so a enye da bi papa na kasa na wo wu ye no kra no no ankasa ne FM station no kra no so wo wu ye ni ayi bia no mo start say wo mo ye adwuma sabre nya ko wo gusra wo ye adwuma na eno no mfa kurani a wo no de wo no ye kurani na wo mpa ne tuntum wu ho no munti no ensasa bia wo bi ye program wo bi ye bibi na wo pese wo de ma me din to so a ne tuntum nu ho ma wo mpa nwu yinti no eno de ho de enye adwuma ho de me de se wo bi pese wo ye bibi na ebe peja ye ma me ne ye pese o trendy ye pese ye maame trendy enti ni se obi ye bibi na opese wo de ye maame no ni din to so a media to me no mi hu ni se ni nyina ni se obefre maame obefre ye maame Serwaa no woni naka ebi ama me bie ensuo bi o na mpese me di wudin to so me ton ba ko bi a ebi a wudie wo mu 1 euro ana wudie wo mu 60 cent na woni maame ne kalenti ase ye adwuma edenti na wo say wo mra mefre team legal wife for mobo wo mama ne because team legal wife rakasa no yen share danti group yenti kuyo se yati kuyo na wemu ene da no wemu na ye mpanimfo enti no bibini a ye de kwa wo mo anim ama wo mo adwenjene ho na wo mo de hu mu aya abreye ansana se wo bi pese wo ye bibi no de ye maame din to so a wo de ne din beto so yenti kuyo bia wo bia ye ne panini papa
Mr. Joyce.
papa
Yeah, sorry, Mrs. Penny, you know. But adia yala pada Lumba ankai no. Papa na ma mene de ye na wankai no. Asema wo kan sa na ase de tim legal wives de omode ayama ma me no ompese wo be kai.
Oh, Debbie, and I make sure say yenti kuyo. Yenti kuyo. Because woman kasama tim legal for so omo do so pa o. Enye sister tiwa. Enye Ashanti queen ko. Meti o papa.
Wa no. Metimi a start ade bi na me wa hai metimi ni ma me na ya ade bi na me nkwa mai. Because mistake men can send me a team legal, be a part of team legal wives. Men call this that 2-hour page so enko kasa. Men call yes sister queen me ko ha me ko ye me no sister no chofer. Men call queen ma men fam ho emetare o mo me tu o mo fan e ma followers be di mechi.
Sasa.
Be best that we na men call for AS6 na me page AS630 something thousand dada. Eti me ye bibia mama me na me mfa me honko for it team legal wives me I don't owe them any ayibia but me mfa honko tare wo mo na wo begina afede ukoya ade a you don't feel say yes or no mo kasa
na mpacho
obi atimi ye de opo as long as enye uno they make can say any pepia okojina team legal wives platform so at the building and one me pa chow so wo ya de a aya fa any die ma ba bia ama wo se wonye din no eno ana make simple but oka say no wa bedru enti no e bia woni ma me ne ko deal straight enti no onfa obi anwa then that means say wo ankasa no e bia wo wa plans wo trim
Nane, who said, Woma Kasama team legal no, Womo Dawson.
yeah.
Womo Dawson, a bishishen, a mushishen tokro mua, woman so Kasama, a yamamia Akosua Serwaa. Enuntino, Sebasana, just a yamami equal in Jilo, equal.
Like I said, if you do the timing, it doesn't add up. Into the Lumba ba Kevin no, they didn't go there. Any mention Sunday man no. Sir, time who you claim so while in the civil no. Or ne ba no. I don't want to read Fosu.
Nya no ase na meka. Ya mo aware na meka ho ase.
What can one say na mama wansa?
No. 1991 aware no. Eno nya civil.
91
eno nya civil.
91 or leave 91 or leave 94 o claim so wale wa broche cool.
2004. Yeah.
So Kevin you win year be.
Yeah, won in 1992.
92, right?
Yeah.
So you Kevin 92. They didn't Fosu. That's one. Obeka say okay. Ojaro no
one. No, ni papa na tu dina opese odi beto no no. Me issue wo ho.
Wow, she.
Ya wo na beto ni dia na ni papa.
Tire. Right now opa ko internet so. 2010.
No, why na tu Kevin din? Why na tu ni din?
Ne papa.
Masa a chinja oji o kwa na wasa watch. Nti me pese me hu say 2004 no omo ware civil na say omo ware civil.
Omo wale civil.
Omo ware civil.
Omo wale.
Omo ware.
Debi.
Enti court dem ho a omo gina ho video da ho a na da Lumba de ne ka we hye no. Owie ye bebo onyon say waton ne fa ahodie. Ama you know net no or kire de ba de.
Okay, wait here. I'm glad we have time. Pacho, and you know what kind of your friend no broni power. What's in you know? Me busa simple question. Me see what you know.
Me wo cassette ni di usi matie.
Oh, cassette now. I put it to you. Say, oh, release this no August 13th, 2007. Men chere num kwa chire. Cause modre so bo nyum masewa.
No,
skip no. Me massa. What come on, some men come on some. Skip no. Exactly 3 minutes and 20 minutes. Oba catch say.
Problem bi anim. Alternate or jatum ma jatum.
Oh, massa. What go fa wonyum ba? And I make sure wonyum na say. Because what you say obeka say obonyum masewa. Wa massa nyum masewa.
Come.
Until next time, onim idea. Don't bring it up. Cause B power no autonomous di broni power. So onima me catch it. Till next time, okay argument to baby and ko use sanyom no. And exactly and you know one money ma say wo. Now or the number this rough. Cause exactly 3 minutes and 15 seconds to 20 seconds. Or can say ata no man kitty and no one cheche makuma. And so much say or boss say where the amuja say autonomous man. Or the number three say what?
Or the other?
Or the sereno.
Tama ya civil no wie no.
Mo me so anya civil cause say what about court or the catcher you say.
Masa nipa ni gina hwa ye hwe ade no a o ye ade no so si wa.
Masa, that video no, the strongest video on the internet. The strongest video on the internet. Ya share ring ayin bibia mi busao adena a Chinese Ghana. One for that video no angle court.
Because that video no that time no one who say mama nchira wade ye wo videos bebre wo ho a na wo ho a tamu na ye court no no mu hunu sa videos
that video no court we ya 1 week pepe and a video ni ba
enintia tema
video ni fake
court no ba wiye no ye wo videos bebre a pop up
masa si ebia ni o entira manfo
that Lumba gina court ho ye nyina ni tia se that Lumba na san ya ye di odika wa hye Akosua Serwaa di bi
Masa Germany phone court.
Me patcho manile. That the usi video no
Germany phone court.
Me see ma men kan se mo nkyere mo. Mo pa obi an kohwe we.
Usi o ka bi say video no
tie patcho tie. Maybe before you ask me the question. Mo question internet so December 23rd 2004
internet who say I didn't fake sana okay
I don't know what fuck court
me busa say
AI cause Germany and you say the wedding
AI
and you say that Germany for your wedding
broni picture na nsa benkum ni nsa nipa no e court no eno de
me pacho obi an for
my Ghana e be kan okre na che
me busa
obi an for picture say bian obi an for do broni
picture say picture na o me de court no nsa benkum nsa nipa no
me pacho sa picture bi sa ba quarter enke be hu no court verdict ni picture bi asama you can't talk about it.
Hello bro petitutu okay me bisa wa tell you
yeah
Ghana yeah enipa bi a 19 akwana efe na RFQ no oni delay interview or can be said we are confidently ignorant like really true but and I'm sorry to say you example of one of those stereotypes.
Hey, if that's your belief, thank you.
That's not my
continue
belief.
your question. Did you come to ask me a question?
No, I didn't come to answer. I asked you a question.
So if you're not here to ask a question,
But what I'm
wait
saying is,
for your
please,
time.
please,
Wait for your time before you. It's questions time.
This is a platform.
It's
Right?
question
It's
time.
over for.
Me say some question, question.
I'm not
Question and
asking
wait
you
your
a
time.
question.
Then wait
I'm
your
not
time.
asking you a question
O time dura. Adepa.
you are not willing to learn anything.
Adepa.
You're not willing to learn anything.
Like I said, it's questions time.
You just say it just to say it.
Only question that you could go and sit down and toast your train.
I don't have a question, but it's sad to hear.
All right, man. Thank you. You can fuck off now, man. You can fuck off now.
Civil marriage is the same as ordinary marriage.
Yo,
so we
madam.
The question I mean, madam, so
the
question I mean,
Civil marriage is the same as
we
ordinary.
don't care. We the question we don't care.
My question and I'm able to know. Inti so big picture says.
I just said I heard the question wrong.
You didn't hear the question. You kept saying it and saying it.
Madam, what is your question?
I
don't care about your assembly. Ask me a question.
My question I make actually say you have to know say mama no only papa no oma worry pa.
Did I tell you say make us no ote say make us
video na omo de ba ko viral internet no it was AI made. It wasn't AI made. But the thing is mama no illegal team at the time, and they were not able to, in the court of law, be by evidence. And no catching is on for proof. As you notarizing this animal, I know someone is animal. Fast forward, court to say or and evidence no more the court, and it wasn't all that strong. But the truth of the matter is, even in America, Hampuno. Only obi it's not them obani obat not them for more than 2 years. There is a law that is called
point of correction. It's not 2 years, it's 6 months, but continue.
No, do not tell me what I already know. You can go on the internet.
Madam, I live in Canada, so don't say it's 2 years.
Ignorance, and I'm a boss. So you're ignorance, you don't know.
Madam, I'm to Canada, and I'm telling you 6 months.
I'm telling you something about US. You don't live in
Canada and US is pretty much the same.
Not the same. You know what? We're ignorant, very ignorant person.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you done your question?
Something.
Are you done your question? Are you done your question?
Now, one just
Are you done your question? Are you done your question?
Yes.
No. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. Me get a question. No.
Me na me go because obia me wa ha
my sister kasa why na first time I like so I kasa no wo dem man kasa why be sere wo ba
no for so no more the emotions, no more the issue.
Me for emotions and fancy me catch us say Ghana court so do buni o ya I am because on papa no o matna dem for certain amount of time. And automatically, my minute me and find a civil marriage now be proof here. Court in any bias to as more can to some extent at that point on proving the marriage, the civil marriage now it is true. Yes. But I won't know opposition. So cause AI say but one Photoshop pictures no. Oh dear tuma. Then I wanna make culture will say. What's any emotional? I have facts. Maybe a factual in some America. Based on emotions. I can have my own beliefs about the situation, but see, I can't about facts, right? And the other side, so a fake. Momoni manocramo say a fake. Momoni manocramo say a real. It's not real. Be I believe in the other. And so make you arguments, I'll be so make it based on facts. Oh, and yeah, say now.
Okay, what the any factor me that say? Most of the Lumba eshene a year signing. Court in the castle was signing on. Uncle for people now was signing around so when yamano.
When you are here, Nama, what's your summer court to come?
Sure.
Makurana appeal the cost of
appeal
Court catcher and say when your man answered it.
Court to say, Koyewe, certify how they have. And you went to me and yes, sir. To me, no one for
Ethiopia on your ordinance, and all your day I certified near Wuchri.
And I make catch them say Bini one moji watching you know. Monsieur be
one. If you were bet you are farm for hope, I'm for hope. Because if I were, and there is no doubt.
Okay, any who right now? What a car? Nameba, second year media, I say, oh dear, near Casa Cofa car no purpose, bra. Uber punch you are say, I could paper as a rock.
Into no papers, and
any other cancer on farm for baby no. Or my papa she go if came by. I don't know one person who didn't want to see.
No, I didn't hear your friend say extract from the family book. Ube extract bribino, it means there is existence. Because you can't extract something which does not exist. Germany here, so we could renew document here.
Oh wait.
Now say omuhia, mamenchira wa admin car samachiro. Ye here health insurance here. Uko awoka, ye pima on ye be pima on ye photocopy, but that is the original copy. But that is the original.
Me busa was
original. And yeah, dear, the first date, you know.
Oh.
At the end, I said your friend original because when you court what near be pima or hobiano ewo Germany has you know that is original.
Me that say oh to Germany.
I did baby on from French or the fire chabana.
No.
Germany and a problem.
No, me busa one question. Pacho what to Germany?
Bisa question I will bisa.
Me busa what to Germany?
Question
so what to Germany dia me busa question on to what?
Question be na person bisa.
Okay, on can me so to one
I think so the one was so the
yeah, maybe.
Bia me ti fa ho ben.
Because I got to
nka depa me question ba kuma
yeah question yeah the question yeah next day
yo any uncle kwesi ye be share bi
o question be so mo
me the question be me
question
cross examination
zena
pa me o from wo me ti se na u busa se obi anka de enti a me se odo efa na anya sa
na ye discussion na ready be no say ai ono na kra wo hu nti no na odi odo broni echi na mso no kra be won kam no kra na sam na nkyere me na mse no bi anka no na so no kra wa discover no from both parties no wa kan ho ase
okay enti eno ne topic a ene ewo ho ana afufuro bi sa
ye no ne others na what you nya sama ya kan bi si na nyina
okay that's good because me anytime bia no me pese me gina de ye ne so na me de kamas me ntina me bisa
the permissive market tape me nya questions na me
I'm tapo so oh ye ba life ya we have like say go so like ni so
me shira de tia ni se ye ka se ye ka no kura na nipa bi wo ho a ya na me hu se ase otan wo ho yi de bia me kasa ase mi otan eni aduro se nipa tawa bibia ubeye bia no o chese enye ne fe enti no kure ne da ho pa na owunwan se ye kase memenka me nokure a enu enti no mindidi ma me se wa echi a anase minka Maame Serwaa ani odobroni entem se Lumba aware wo mu anase bibisa metimi aka kyerɛw pen se omu nyina omu ye yere me fa ma asem nsi o because the ti America say ne say Maame Serwaa no Lumba ware no ema obi ehui ena dansefo a ode ware no ewo Ghana no ebi nwuwu ye wo moti ase ena Germany nso oware no so yehu se oware na ampa a wakoyi ni marriage certificate ama yehu a me ma me de migidi se eye nokre bale eno no ena nchen die ti America se odobroni so no oye oyere ne se Ghana because ye nyina ye Ghana for Ghana apart from ye law no a ewo parliament na o ma pass no oba migidi se oba ene be mate no omo ba ku mienu miensa enan a na ebi onye ne ho ade kura na yetimi kasa na yere no obi ebusa kasa na yere no unim na yere no Lumba yere no a wone obi a eno no momien fansho ya adwum se the truth is truth nyema bi ankoyi a nyema bi na ankoyi nemom omu nyina yere afi yemra ha se ye ka no kra na se omu nyina yere no mu dia ye wo yere ketwa ene ye wo yere panyi odobroni wa be Maame Serwaa ye ne die odobroni so aye ne fam die enti ye no kra yenka e wa asem wie hu ene die he ade simple ye nyina ye de wonwan eni kwa so obi ade wonwan ye simple ade no sei nete obi antimi nchange no because aha no no kra na yesi yenka enye japade side nka menye baby asaka ewo ho but say ye ka no kra dia sana no kra nete na afin so me ba so se die ntia me de maame na chi na me di na chi up to se asem we me hu se enkunim aye na dia de ohia no ne nsaka mi de bia me ka play me mfa won ne baby a wo gina wa me nso baby a me won me gina wo na me no me mebusa obi a ono no ontimi respond me anasa respond no ono wo na respond dada me musa question because wo respond dada na bibie nu a meye ama wo no wa convince na wo nso ontimi convince me nti obi a no mfa ne de me de mdi maame Akosua chini se me metukwan ena akontuo no me tutu kwan bebre ansa na me bepia brochire enti no minim sedie bresitie ena me minim sedie sitwa cement minim sedie sisidan minim sedie sihwe nkwala minim sedie sihwe nkwala nso university ni nyina no mayebi enti no untimi ntum futuru ngumeni because baby am obi minim sedie site enti se mi hu se obatan bi abre na yemfa wo mu nko school kra no even ye nyina ye ma no at least yenim sedie site ye nyina ma na e wa bro chire se wo ma maako 3 4 a ha wankasa no na wasaye nko a enye se ujawe ama wukunu ediwe akwa aba abefa we akọ na odu omu nyina epie na ebi kra na ya ma school ba akọ se omu nyina abekọ na odu omu akọ wuramu a sofa obesofa no na omodu omu panyi so na we ka se mi school no me mpene jama ha me pene ha open admission ama no a enam se wonko no kronim no university no kronim no wo se utwi admission twa ba bia obeda twie bibia admission kuano to the bia say Canada $22,000 Canadian dollars, because meaning I know what I am talking about. Ansana di obedi ansana, because unni mo bia or the ani wo. Enti sada ninji no na me hu se ne mani nyina no anya education na me bo me nsem mama no, because why ade pa, because enye easy sasa de hu no no. Nti me de maame ne de me tene so a na masore why ade nyame nhira no ba bi owo bi a nyame nhira no. Nti ade pa ubusa ya mi mom de me no kra me wo e wa asem no e na maka no.
Ade mechia mo nyinaa. Adepa, hello.
Yeah, Josu sister.
Na adepa me wada, adepa wada na. Adepa. So ye ni kunu aduane no no.
Pacho, yetimi bisa question ana.
Oh, me pacho betimi abusa me say necessary say metimi answer.
Okay. Me pacho Zinab. Obi atena aburuchiri a wawa went to me amfa ne ba anko school dana. Anase emofra ye wo won wo aburuchiri say ye nkura Ghana fo yi lemme
Busa 1-1. Ubusa question na. Ubusa we ya.
The same question na me bisa ni say me limit me hu to Ghana fo a ye tie aburuchiri. Anye bia asi wo ba bi da se onipa no either so ye single mother anase won ware obi awo a wan tumi amfa ne ba anko school da na.
Okay, metimi respond we. Say unim say school, enye school ni school. Say unim sa.
Me ka school e wa
Say
bruchiri
unim sa.
ye ka bruchiri school me
Na
say
me na say tie say oba efi ye kan say class 1 no do P6 na ye kan say owie JHS a no nkyere say wako school ana meboa
wako school na mum wa nura chiri wako school
exactly enu nyenye nyina ya kono nti no eno no obi atimi ko e wa chiri, but to go extend say ubetimi ayiye saa ayiyi u masters ni ayi no so wonim say eyiska so wonim sa
Me pa trust ma fo wi mi sa mame me mame ze na basem ketua bi.
So wonim say eyiska.
Normally no, and I say most of the time enkwara ni bebre wo ho a isan say government e wo support emenkwara e wo school mu even up to university level. Enka enye sa enka parents ni bebre wo ho a ontimi mfa wo ma enku
me ka sa asem bi unsa ma asem nim me ka sa asem me say se owo beye miensa se ya na ye kasa ya na ya muntie kakra sorry me ka say se owo miensa ana enan e wa abruchira eye dan a wo benya mu baako a wo beka kire se Germany na wo France na wo ehe na wo beka kire wo se wo no university no enye eho eno wo beko no so wonim sa.
Oh yeah, I know the minim sa de.
Exactly. Nti wo kona abonten dia se wo anya enkwala a omuti wase na ebika so obekọ na abonten na e wo se wo ye sa de ne ma na ene e wawu asam amekaye no.
Okay. So ye fa Europe ha as an example na ye de ye sa de ya. Se onipa no ti Germany na ebia abofra no etwusu like before no. Se obeko school no wo England and I say UK.
Before na nkwala na ebusu ye
European Union laws are ne guide wo nyina ntino. Ewom se ne ka wom but e ka nimu too much sa be a parent.
No. There be some me my Bobby. My Bobby, it's in a make catch no. Me my book any be. In India make catch all.
Yeah, and I make sure
In
will
India
say,
catch
no. One entry kisa abofra say or ye international students. Ye were international student and ye were home student. One me no one card a different. One me no one card a different. Me were my 4 UK ha. It meaning how it is. And I may per se ye
But woman
establish
in up school and I'm a boy.
yeah. And a be through A level, a be university.
Yes, it's
And
no dear. And no cabin, UK1 or more.
yeah, and I may per se me establish BB ha say abofra no krampo echusu say obeko school war outside the country. Say Europe, the same Europe and na UK a free European Union. And kantisa enkwara won across border to any other country. Yemfa say Germany and France and I say any country in the EU member no won't treat sa abofra no as home student. Won't treat no say or your international student. It is school fees say international student etua beye say yemfa say 10,000 a semester. Abofra wo yebo no Germany na se wo ko school wo France ontua sa 10,000 no obetua bi
But
abeye
then
3,000
so 8,000.